Well, good afternoon, or I guess evening now, as it is you are tuning in. Thank you very much for listening, as this is our broadcast of some volleyball action. Will be the home team Springfield Lady Longhorns playing.
G&J Longhorn Steakhouse is proud to sponsor this KVAY sports broadcast.
Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the Scooters Coffee Game of the Week. Scooters Coffee invites all sports fans to stop by 1231 North Main Street in Lamar today to enjoy specialty coffee, iced drinks, blenders, smoothies, teas, and baked from scratch volleyball action. Thank you for tuning in. And quick reminder, if you didn't know already, Jose has got the call for McClave at Grenada in some High Plains League. Once again, it is time to bring you the Tri-State Body Shop pregame report. Chad and his team at Tri-State Body Shop are proud supporters of high school athletics and wish both teams the best of luck. Tri-State Body Shop in Lamar, known for great quality work when it comes to things like auto body repair. At 204 West Poplar in Lamar, all 39th, both in the top 40 there. Springfield, the home team, the Lady Longhorns, 5-5 overall, 4-2 in league play. Their most recent game, they swept out Manzanola on Saturday. When it comes to their sets this season, they won 18 and lost 17. 1-2 in league play. The visiting Lady Panthers are currently on a 6th. Kravig. Aces, that's Mapes, Reiner, and Dakin all leading there. Blocks, that's all Reiner, and then assists, Reiner and Kravig. Once again, this is a league game. Looked at their shared opponents throughout this season. They've both played South Baca, Holly, Walsh, Kit Carson, and Eads. So good bit to go off on there. Wiley similarly, they're very similar matched up against opponents as well on this season. Wiley 39th in the state though, Springfield ranked 33rd. Wiley a little bit of a tougher schedule to start off. Another game right now on our on our radio, 105.7 FM or online at kvay.com. Jose is the call for Grenada hosting McClave in a big High Plains League matchup. But I'm here, Wiley Springfield expecting a great game. We're going to take a quick break for the ads, and then we're back here on KVAY with a little bit more pregame.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2770.
All of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Blackthorn Rose wishes the Springfield Longhorns the best of luck in today's game. Stop by the biggest little boutique between Dallas and Denver for a full line of gift items, as well as women's apparel. Blackthorn Rose is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Getting ready to bring you some more pregame, as you may be able to see on the visuals here on our live video streaming. Got a great view here at Springfield's new gym. My second time here was here about a week and a half back to call that Springfield Chirac game. And, they got a nice new gym here, and they always pack it well. That JV game, man, it was packed, and it was loud. So excited to see what it's like here during the varsity contest, as most people there in that new little cafeteria they got, which is, just lovely facility they got here in Springfield. And also, I'm in a little perch right here, perfect for my little setup. Of course, thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care Lamar and La Junta for my beautiful view. Are dry, itchy, or even watery eyes making daily tasks difficult? Well, Arc Valley Vision Care can help. Talk to them about your symptoms, and if prescription medication and eye drops can help you out, Arc Valley Vision Care has you covered. They're just a phone call away. Relief is in sight. In Lamar, you can call 336-3111. And in La Junta, 383-0134. Arc Valley Vision Care, your clear choice for clear vision. Got a beautiful view up here in Springfield. as we have got a varsity volleyball game coming up. Once again, if you missed the Tri-State Body Shop pregame report, heading into this game, Springfield 5-5 overall, 4-2 in league play, while the Wiley Lady Panthers 3-8 overall, 1-2 in league play on a 6-game losing streak. They match up very similarly against, man, these girls can scrap. That game was a great one, went to 5 sets, and they trying to their darndest the whole time. So, you know, could see this one going any way. Excited to call it and bring it your way. Yeah, got a great matchup ahead of us. Wiley at Springfield, some varsity volleyball action. Arkansas Valley League play as well. As the warm-up time.
What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the band of the free, and the home of the brave.
Anthem. Our beautiful national anthem is, of course, brought to you by Bison Title Company, sponsored by D. Melgos and the staff at Bison Title Company. One flag, one land, one heart, one hand, one nation under God forevermore. Big thank you as always to Bison Title Company for bringing us. These are something you do not mess around with. It's something you leave to the professionals like Evergreen Electric. Doing business locally, they can take care of just about all your electrical needs while staying on top of the latest trends in custom lighting, security lighting, and LED lighting. They can handle your residential, commercial, and ag service needs and repairs. Contact Davey at visiting Wiley Lady Panthers. We have got Lila Reiner, the sophomore, wearing number 2. J.C. Kravik, the junior, wearing number 4. Anderson Gonzalez, the freshman, wearing number 8. Randy Weber, the sophomore, wearing number 9. Gage Pankey, the sophomore, wearing number 10. Sage Cole, the sophomore, wearing number 13. And Mackenzie Mapes, the libero, the junior, wearing number 16. The kill there to give Wiley a quick 1-point lead. They lead 2-1 here in the first set. Wiley 3-8 on a 6-game losing streak, looking to break it against the 5-5 home team Springfield Lady Longhorns. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. On the Springfield side, Reed setting up number 7. Going for the kill there is Mackey, but into the net there will be point for the Wiley Lady Panthers. Up to an early 3-1 lead. Serve there. Too strong. Will be point for Springfield as that ball goes out of bounds. Hey, would like to 3. Dug up by Mackey, but there to slam it down is Reiner at the net for Wiley to give him a 1-point lead once again. Before this, this game, expected for it to go around 6, maybe precision there to bump it in that back corner. Getting another point for Wiley. They have a 2-point lead early here in the first set. Hey, let's also thank County Line Health Clinic, G&J Longhorn Steakhouse in Springfield, and Hernandez Masonry, LLC. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Wiley setting up the attack. Reiner going for the kill. Springfield. Wiley has got the ball. Into the net. Into the net, though, by Pankey. Springfield will be serving. They trail by 3 points here in the first set. Our Triple C Farms by Clay Lubers. Savage Erie point lead here in the first set, but both these teams can get real scrappy. So don't be surprised if Springfield comes on back here shortly. Serve there by Reiner. Over in 3. Going for the big kill is number 4. Number 4, them. And Gonzalez able to save it. Reed miss hitting it by 5 points. Strong serve. Over in 2 by Reiner. Dakota Reed setting up for Wiley. They retain it. Regain it. Hey, let's thank the Temple Grain Elevator in Wiley and Wiley School District in Varnado. Let's thank some more sponsors like Hoffman Insurance Agency, Garden City Regional Airport, and Rancher Supply of Lamar and LaHunna. Thank you to our sponsors. As Wiley has got it over in 3 via Gonzalez. Dakota Reed backwards bump there. Kobe Mackey over in 3. Able to Smith Center here in Springfield, bringing you Springfield hosting Wiley. Varnado with the serve. Setting up Sage Cole. Hits it over in 3. Going for that back corner. Their JV team did an excellent job of that. And like I was saying, Springfield were down 10-5. Now they only trail at 10-11 here. Scrappy team. Varnado at the service line with the serve. Received by Pankey. Popped up. Here comes their third hit. Sending it to the middle to Reiner. Reiner pops it over the blocker. Kobe Mackey back to her. And will be called a point for Springfield, however. As Wiley into the ceiling fan here. And that's something you got to be careful. You wouldn't think about, you don't think about it too often, but volleyball is a sport that, you got to be careful of the environment around you. As, got the ceiling fans and basketball hoops around here, and they aren't too high up. They're a little lower. Going for a strong kill there is Mackey, but too strong. 15-11, Wiley leads by 4 here in the first set. Let's thank some more sponsors like Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew Unto Others, A1 Rental and Sales, and G&. Bank of Lamar Needs. Thank you to our sponsors. Service error on Gonzalez. Point for Springfield. They serve from down the middle, pops it over. Receiving back by Mackenzie Mapes to libero. Going for the strong kill is Pankey. Looking for that back corner, however, too strong. Cutting the deficit to just 1. Jaylee Moore of Springfield gearing up another serve. She starts far back. Throws the ball high and then jumps into it perfectly. Bumped high up, and that'll be another ace by Jaylee Moore to tie the game up. Tie the set up, 15 points apiece here in the first set. Springfield 5-5 heading into this game, 4-2 in league play, while Wiley 1-2 in league play, 3-8 overall. Hey, let's thank Coberly Realty, Wallace Gas and Oil, and Fellowship Credit Union for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. More at the service line. Let's thank Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, and Prowers Medical Center for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Strong jump serve, received, and that'll be another ace. In her past 5 serves, she's had 3 aces. Jaylee Moore, excellent at the service line here for him. Getting ready for it again as Springfield's starting to get loud. As I've heard from them the past couple of weeks, they get loud and rowdy, which is always cool to see. Reiner over in 3, going for that back corner, received by Moore. There, camping the net, slamming it down. Point for Wiley to tie it up, 17 all on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard here in the first of possibly many sets. Serve there, received by Jackson. Reed bumps it high up. Third hit by Mackey on the right side. Sending it up there was Weber for Wiley. Jackson sending it over, but looked like a double tap, and it was. So Wiley getting a few straight points there to get back to a 1-point lead, 18-17, served by Cole. Received by Varnado. Here comes third hit in down the middle. That is Jersey Speck with a big kill to tie it up. Gonzalez of Wiley, good hustle by her. Oh, like she got to tie it up 19 all here in the first set. Springfield hosting Wiley. Serving is Lila Reiner. Serve there into the net, 20-19. Jersey Speck goes to the bench. Points away from winning the set as head coach Touche of Wiley calls a timeout. We're going to take one with them, and then we'll be back here on 30 seconds here on KVAY.
WashSpot Car Wash wants to wish good luck to the Wiley Panthers. Play Treats and Treats at 1200 East Olive in Lamar.
The Rehab Team C, an equal housing lender.
As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout called by Wiley, serving once again is Tyler Mackey. Just got 2 aces. Wiley looking to not let that happen as Reinert setting up Kravig. Gets a pass to blockers. Great dig by Varnado. Varnado on the left side. Over in 2. Mapes to Reinert in the middle. Kravig over the defense. Receiving the back by Kobe Mackey. Now successfully hitting it over in 3 by Mapes. Now in the middle, Brylan Jackson blocked there, but not enough as it gets past her hands. Set point for Springfield, 24-19. They lead this first set. Set point as the Longhorn fans are rowdy. Received by Mapes. Reinert setting up number 4. That is a great kill by J.C. Kravick, but Wiley needs at least 4 more straight points like that to even tie it up. 6 to win. The home team, Springfield Lady Longhorns, take care of business against Wiley in the first set. They lead 1-0 now on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Thank you very much for tuning in. The radio at 105.7 FM. Jose has got the call. Grenada hosting McClave in some High Plains League volleyball action. High Plains League action. But right now, we're in between sets. Thank you to Peacock Funeral Home, our in between set sponsor. They're at 209 South 4th Street in Lamar. Or if you have any questions, call 336-2234. We're going to take a quick ad break, and then we'll be back for the start of the second set.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you.
Financial success proudly supports for the big game loan.
You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Farm Bureau Insurance Agency in Springfield can promise you that hard work always pays off. For auto, home, life, farm, and ranch insurance needs, call Vanessa Cox at 5236273.
The score of 25-20, and be sure to tune into the radio 105.7 FM KVAY for that McClave Grenada volleyball game, as McClave leads 2-0 against Grenada. But second set officially underway. Wiley at Springfield. Great dig there by Rosengrantz. Here comes third hit. Kobe Mackey strong. That'll be a kill for Kobe Mackey. As sometimes she gets, not able to get everything under there, not able to get the time right, but when she does, it is a strong kill that more often than not nobody can really handle. However, there to block her is Kobe Mackey. So point for Springfield. They lead 3-0, served by Reed. Going for the kill there. Wiley, they keep going for those corners, but unable to get it there is number 8, Gonzalez. So point for Springfield. They lead 4-0, and just like that, Coach Touche of Wiley is taking a timeout. We are going to take one with her. Thank you to Eads Consumer Supply for bringing us all of our timeouts. We appreciate the support there. Wiley trailing 4-0 here in the second set, and they trail this game 1-0.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh is a proud
both teams the best of luck in today's game. County Line Health Clinic is a private-owned family practice clinic serving all ages, and they strive to keep athletes in top performance health. Give them a call today at 7.
Cover are the Lady Longhorns. Panky to Kravick to Reiner, going for the kill, unable to. Over in 2 though, great little misdirect by Dakota Reed to get the kill for the Lady Longhorns. Getting ready to serve here will be Jaylee Mort, the junior. Hey, let's thank Bacca Brew, Blackthorn Rose, and Burger Barn, all of Springfield. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Wiley sends it back over in 3 on the Springfield side. Speck sending it to the middle. Varnado over in 3. Wiley just lets it go out. Will be their point. They trail 2-5 here in the second set. They trail this game 1-0. If you're interested in the score of that McClave Grenada volleyball game, Grenada trails 2-0 against the defending state champs, the McClave Lady Cardinals. But back to this game. Springfield going for the kill there is Speck, just getting over the net. Great recovery by Cole of Wiley. As Dakota Reed setting a Mackey left side. Blocked though by a number 2. Setting up here. Reiner over in 3. Received by Mackey. Backward set. Speck though too strong on the uptake. Point for Wiley. They only trail by 2 now in the second set. Hey, let's also thank County Line Health Clinic, G&J Longhorn Steakhouse in Springfield, and Hernandez Masonry LLC. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Mackey going for a strong hit is received by Wiley successfully. Over in 3 there by Gonzalez on the Springfield side. Third hit, Varnado over the defense, back over. And Varnado trying to get, she was there at the net, was sent back her way, slammed it down, but just about half a foot out of bounds. Point for Wiley. They cut their deficit to just 1. Serving, received by Rosengrantz. Speck Setting up Varnado on the left side, received by Pankey. Back to Pankey, third hit. Going for that back corner. She keeps going for it and keeps getting oh so close. You know, trying to get it just past the defense. Going for that kill shot off the rip, but unable to there. Middle, partially blocked. Springfield, they keep it alive. Varnado once again left side off the hands of the blockers there. And there's a little miscommunication. However, they're able to fix it as Reiner bumps it over and it's all tied up here. Once again, this game, a YouTube and a Facebook exclusive here on 105.7 KVAY. On the Wiley side, Reiner pops it over in two. Reiner having one heck of a game so far. One heck of a season, really. Setting up. Not able to pop it over the net in time. Point for Springfield as we've got a neck-and-neck second set. Jackson getting subbed out. In comes Jaylee Mort back from the bench. Serving now is the senior, Tylen Rosengrantz, the libero. Serve there, received by Wiley's libero Mapes. Over in three, and that'll be a great kill by Kravig. Ricocheting off the arms of a couple Springfield players to tie it up once again. And Wiley player running into the net there. 1 point lead here for the Lady Longhorns. Serving of Madison Varnado, the senior. Little jump serve there from the right side. Received there. With the serve there is Varnado. Now Reinhardt setting up Kravig. Blocked there by Jaylee Moore. A solo block to increase Springfield's lead by 3. Moore having a solid season as well. Varnado of Springfield serving here. When she serves, you know, puts a pretty good lineup for the Lady Longhorns with Mackey and Mort in the front along with Reed setting them up, which is very tough for anybody to handle, as that'll be a kill that time courtesy of Kobe Mackey on the left side. Elevator and Wiley in the Wiley School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. However, number 4, J.C. Kravig, able to get it just past the blocker, ricocheting off her hands out of bounds, getting a big kill for Wiley to cut their deficit to just 4. As it was 8-8, but 5 straight points by Springfield. Set up a little awkwardly on the left side by Reed there. Couldn't quite recover. She went for it, though, and couldn't get there. So a couple straight points for Wiley. Serving Electric LLC, a Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to our sponsors. Kravig setting up Cole on the left side. Dinks it over. Received by Varnado. Reed setting up Kobe Mackey left side. Strong off the hands of Reiner in the back there. Another kill for Mackey. Another assist for Reed. 5-point lead for Springfield. Coach Touche of Wiley calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 here on KVAY.
Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a bit or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to both teams in today's game. Bison Title Company is a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
And welcome back as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout. As it was 8-8 just moments ago, but on a 7-2 run here are the Springfield Lady Longhorns. They lead this set by 5 points after they won the first set 25-20. And hey, if you're interested to know anybody who is, be sure to check out that Grenada McClay volleyball game on the radio 105.7 FM. Jose is the call for. I believe they're in the third set. McClay leads that game 2-0. Here comes third hit left side though. Kobe Mackey like a bullet, but just a little strong. Yeah, the control is the only problem with Mackey's shots like that. But that's something. Maybe a problem now, but Mackey only a sophomore. Both these teams are relevant for the next couple of years. Great recovery by a Springfield. That time by one of their Varnado. Who's looking at the program here. Apparently Wiley has no seniors on the team, while Springfield, they got a few. But the only ones really playing are Rosengrantz and Varnado. On the Wiley side, third hit into the net, though, is Reiner. Springfield, keeping that steady 4 or 5 point lead here. Serving now, Jaylee Moore. Hey, let's thank Community State Bank, Otero County Health Department, and Lori Peterson Farm Bureau Insurance Agency for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. We appreciate the support. Third hit into the net, though, by Gonzalez. 6 point lead for Springfield, as Coach Duche of Wiley just recently calling timeout when they were down 15-10. Now they're down 18-12. Mort getting ready with another serve. She's got a pretty neat serve. And she has a pretty far run back and then throws the ball high up and then jumps perfectly into it. Here comes third hit by Speck. Lefty shot. And that'll be the point for Springfield as they're on a roll now. 7 point lead. And they're only 6 points away from winning the second set. Mort still at the service line. Let's thank some more sponsors like Hoffman Insurance Agency, Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply Lamar Lahana, and People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield. Thank you to all our sponsors. We appreciate the support. On the Wiley side, third hit by Mapes in the middle. Reed to Speck, setting up Jackson on the left side, looking to dunker. Great over and two by Cole of Wiley. Here comes third hit though. Mackey like a bullet that time in that back corner. Perfect work by Kobe Mackey. Great assist as usual by Dakota Reed. 20-12. The Lady Longhorns lead. They were last tied 8 apiece here. Now they lead 20-12 here in the second set. Third hit, Mapes from the middle there. Speck setting up Jackson in the middle. Great reception by Mapes back there. Going for the kill shot is Reiner, but Springfield successfully evades the catastrophe on the Wiley side. Here comes third hit. Punched over by Cole, receiving the back. Little miscommunication for a second, but Springfield almost weathering the storm, but there, sharking at the net is Lila Reiner to try to give Wiley a little bit of momentum as they don't believe it's quite lost from them yet. Mackenzie Mapes going to the bench. Coming in for is sophomore Randy Weber. Serving here will be number 8, Aniston Gonzalez of Wiley. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Wiley trails 20-13 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard, while Springfield leads this game 1-0. Had a whistle, believe, improper formation of Wiley. Before she even served was point for Springfield as improper formation. Had the wrong server up. Here comes a strong jump serve by Mackey, and she'll ace it there. Believe her third of the night. Those first 10 points relatively close, but since then the Lady Longhorns have really just gained the high ground here. They lead 22-13 in the second set. Kobe Mackey with her, I don't think I've seen it from many other players other than her. But, similar to a free throw ritual, she has got a serving ritual. Dribbles it between her legs, dribbles it another couple times, and then comes a strong jump serve just over the net, received there by Kravig. Setting up Reiner in the middle. Pops it over. Reed, Speck on the Springfield side. Over and 3 by Mackey. Just a little strong, but is tipped there. Just barely by one. Get a kill there. She's trying to will the Wiley Lady Panthers back, but they trail big time here in the second set. 23-14 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. No good on her fourth ace of the night. Bavarnado, lefty. There's the hit. No good. Wiley manifesting an attack. Reiner putting in a lot of work there on the offensive front for the Wiley Lady Panthers and defense throughout the game, but now she is in the back line getting ready to serve. Still set point for Springfield, 2-set disadvantage. There, receiving the back by Mackey. Over in 2, great misdirect by Jackson, but great dig by Reiner as well. Here comes third hit, Brylan Jackson. Just like a great coach, Peacock Funeral Home understands that every situation is unique, whether you're planning or facing a loss. Their experienced team, Funeral Home, your trusted partner in times of need. After 2 sets, the home team, Lady Longhorns, they got a raucous crowd here against Old Holly, which didn't see Randy Weber or Aniston Gonzalez starting those games, but now they're getting the starts today. They've been putting in solid work, as always, Reiner. And possibly final set, Springfield versus Wiley, Arc Valley League Volley.
Sunflower products. From Heart Healthy Oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet.
Visit South Main Street in Lamar or call 719-336-4011 today.
And we come out of our in-between sets of break. Third set about to get underway. Could be the final one as the home team, Lady Longhorns, lead field. They take the lead early on here in the third set. Serving here will be Dakota Reed. Let's thank some sponsors like Jane and Choose, Mr. D Sports, Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew Unto Others, and A1 Rental and Sales. Thank you to our sponsors. Reed, little too close to the net. There to slam it down is Reinert to tie it up. 1 point apiece. Last I heard, Grenada trailed against McClave 2-0. If you're interested in, more up and Bank of Lamar needs, Cooks Floor and Wall and Community Insurance Agency. Third hit, Mackey strong. Great reception, though, by J.C. Kravik. Bumped over in 3 by the freshman Gonzalez. Now Reed and a Mackey left side. Tipping off the top of the net. Let's see what they are saying. Will be point for Wiley, as they're saying. Went to give Wiley a 4-1 lead here in the third set. They got a good start, hoping to keep this lead going to send it to at least 4 sets. They need to send it to at least 5 if they want to win tonight. Wiley trails 2-0. Strong serve by Gonzalez, receiving the back by Rosengrantz. Here comes third hit by number 7, Kobe Mackey. Extraordinary kill by her there. Let's thank more sponsors like Tri-County Ford, Curbley Realty, Wallace Gas and Oil, and Fellowship Credit Union. Thank you to our sponsors. As Jaylee Mort getting ready for the serve. Throws it high, then the jump serve into the net that time, though. Service error, point for Wiley, 5-2. They lead this third set. Substitution, Randy Weber coming into the game. Going to the bench for Wiley is Mackenzie Mapes. Sage Cole with the strong serve. Received. Reed setting up Jackson left side, going opposite, left to right. Great reception by Gonzalez. Here comes third hit. Reiner almost popping it over the defense, but Mackey, little drive-by shot there on the kill. Mackey has been on one tonight for Springfield, and she is getting ready for the service line as well. Let's thank some sponsors like Cook Oil Company and Walsh, Tavern 1301, Prowers Medical Center, and Golden Plains Insurance Agency. Mackey, strong jump serve over the net, received by Mapes. Great reception to Reiner, and then strongly over in 3 by Pankey. Good work there by Wiley on that rally. Over in 3. Here comes third hit in the middle. Reiner up and over, going for that back corner. No good. Springfield over in 3 by Varnado. Good dig, great effort by Gonzalez, but not enough for Wiley. 4-5. Springfield leads this first set. Excuse me, this third set. They lead the game 2-0. Still serving is Mackey. Something I've noticed throughout this game, Wiley, even before they were down a set or two, they play a little bit more riskier. They're going for those tough to control, those back corner shots. They're going for crazy serves. They're going for crazy blocks and kills sometimes. And sometimes they just mess up the timing just a little bit and send it into the net. Springfield, that first set they were doing that quite a bit, but they've adjusted since then, and they've been playing a lot safer, which has really helped them. They bump it over in 3. Wiley, here comes Reinert, strong over the blocker. Great dig by Mackey. Here comes third hit, Varnado. Nothing fancy. She just sends it that way. Got it for him. But, nothing wrong with how Wiley is playing. That's how you get, if you get it. More cool thing I saw, Wiley playing a little bit more riskier. Springfield playing a little safe, but, sometimes on a different day, these two teams could play again and the result could be different. But right now, Springfield leads this game at 2-0. Wiley, though, they're a scrappy team. Wouldn't be surprised if they push it to 4, maybe even 5 sets after I saw their game against Holly last week. On the Springfield side, bumped high up. Jersey Speck into the net. Point for Wiley as they tie it up 7 apiece. Wiley's got to stay nipping at the heels here for this third set, or else Springfield will enact a 3-set sweep on them. Jump serve by Reiner, up and over. Over in 2 by Jackson. Popped high up, Mapes to Reiner in the middle. There's Kravik, strong kill, going for that back corner, but too strong. Oh, thought it was out, but they are saying it was just barely tipped. Apologies, but yeah, point for Wiley there on that. Was tipped. Serve there by Reiner. That time too strong, though. Goes out of bounds. Point for Springfield to tie it up 8-all. And it's Tyler Mackey subbing in for Jersey Spec, coming to the service line here. Let's thank more sponsors like McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, and Peacock Funeral Home. As a service error there. As confused me for half a second because saw her serving the one. It was short. One of her teammates popped it over. So service error. Served by Wiley. Over and 2 by Jackson. Over and 1 by Wiley. Great recovery by Mackey. Good block there by Kravig, but Springfield gets it over anyways. Here comes third hit. Kravig in the middle. Popping it high up. Rosengrantz bumps it high up once again. Over and 3 by Kobe Mackey. Great redirect there. Here comes third hit left side. Pops it over. Does Gonzalez. Third hit. Jackson bumps it over. Good reception. Oh, a little miscommunication there between two Wiley players running into each other a little bit there. Couldn't recover. 9-9 as they're trading points here. Serving Rosengrantz. Substitution as Mort coming back in, going to the bench. Brylan Jackson serve there. Received in the back. Let's see, way back, but Wiley able to weather the storm and get it in 3 bumps by Gage Pankey. As Wiley and Springfield staying neck and neck so far early in the third set, but very similar to that second set. Was 8-8, and then eventually 15-10, and then 20-12. Springfield just kept gaining the lead on him. So let's see if Wiley is able to stay on him, similar to that first set, or if Springfield able to get him like that second. Over in 3 by Varnado on the Wiley side, high up. Cole sets it over, going for that back corner. That was good placement. Here comes third hit. Varnado bumps it over in 3. Reiner. Cole blocked there. Reiner, almost got it over. Went over in 1, but just barely. Going to war there with Mort at the net, which is a tough task. And almost getting it there is Sage Cole of Wiley. Serving here now is Madison Varnado. Hey, let's thank sponsors like Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Tri-State Body Shop. Thank you to our sponsors. Here comes third hit. Kobe Mackey. That one is just, I thought it looked out, but they're saying it will be tipped by a Wiley Lady Panther. Mackey having herself a game today. Hey, would like to thank Baca Brew, Blackthorn Rose, and the Burger Barn, all them businesses here in Springfield, and all them. Springfield winning the first set 25-20, winning the second set 25-16. That'll be another ace for Varnado, 2 in a row. 13-10, they lead this third set, does Springfield. Hey, let's also thank County Line Health Clinic, G&J Longhorn Steakhouse in Springfield, and Hernandez Masonry LLC. Thank you to our sponsors. Over in 3, strong read by Reiner. Now read to number 7, Kobe Mackey, over in 3. Reception on the Wiley side. Bumped over in 3 by Gonzalez. Now Dakota Reed on the left side, bumped over by Mackey. Reiner to Cole, sending it to the middle to Kravig, off the hands of the blocker partially. Now Reed set up Kobe Mackey left side, partially blocked. Wiley keeping themselves alive. They saying double hit on Cole. Yeah, just barely. Her hands weren't perfectly set. You got to be careful of that. As about 4 straight points for Springfield here with Varnado at the service line. Timeout called by head coach Touche of Wiley. Don't think Springfield has called a timeout since the first set. I don't even know if they've called a timeout this game, as it's been mostly Springfield. They lead this third set 14-10. We'll take a break, then we're back here on KVAY with some more volleyball.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Protect your team, your home, and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
And we are back as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout. Springfield, they have got a good lineup here when Varnado is at the service line. There's the serve. I had to jinx him, didn't I, as Wiley just barely, Wiley letting it go out of bounds. Point for the Lady Panthers. They only trail by 3 now here in the third and possibly final set. Serve there, received by Mackey to Reed. Now in the middle, Jaylee Moore going for that left side. 2 straight points for Wiley because Springfield sending it out. Tied, now only down by 2 here is Wiley. 14-12 here in the third set. Received. Here comes third hit. Kobe Mackey. Great reception though. Diving dig by Mackenzie Mapes, but they couldn't get it over, sending it into the net there. Point for Springfield. But man, great defensive awareness and prowess there by Mackenzie Mapes in the back line for Wiley Volleyball to get that excellent dig, saving them just a little bit there. Over in 3 by Sage Cole. Too strong, though. Few straight points for Springfield as Wiley cut the deficit to just 2, but now Springfield back up to 4. Dakota Reed currently at the service line for them. Serve there, though. Into the net. Point for Wiley. They only trail by 3 here in the third set. They do trail the game 2-0, though. Something they got to watch out for. Can't, be making too many mistakes throughout the rest of the game. Serve there. And, I'm jinxing both these teams. That is a service error. Point for Springfield. Serving here is Jaylee Mort. Let's thank war sponsors like RCCC Farms by Clay Lubers, Savage Irrigation, and Tallboy Garage Window Tint. Thank you to our sponsors. Jump serve there by Mort. Received. Wiley has got ball. Third hit. Reiner bumped high up. Third hit, though. Oh, by Reed. Went up to a little too nonchalant. Hits it into the net. Point for Wiley. They only trail by 3 here in the third set. Mapes getting subbed out for Weber. Serving here is Sage Cole. Serve there. Received. Over in 2 by Mackey. Going opposite, but then back in 1, back in 1, back in 1. Now Reed over in 2. A little bit of a double tap. Oh, a little bit of a carry there. Point for Wiley. They're staying at the heels, staying on Springfield here in the third set, despite trailing 2-0 here. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Service error, though, as Wiley, a lot of the points Springfield's getting are mistakes, either service errors. Wiley, something to note, not really any miscommunication errors, which is something you see, at least a couple times a set, but they've been staying on top of communication at least. As they let that one go out, let Springfield make a mistake, get a point. They still stay on the heels, only trailing by 2 here in the third set. Serving is Reiner. But yeah, a lot of these mistakes by Wiley, just nipping them in the bud, killing a little bit of momentum and letting Springfield just roll from there. Rosengrantz over in 3, received by Mapes. Reiner setting up Kravik in the middle over the first blocker, receiving the back by Reed. Speck setting up Jackson in the middle, sets it over. Now Reiner setting up Pankey left side. Great work by Pankey, ricocheting off the hands of 4 Springfield players there, cutting the deficit of Wiley to just 1 point on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard here in the third set. They trail by 2 sets to nothing against the home team, Springfield Lady Longhorns. Serve there by Wiley. Now here comes third hit. Varnado up and over. Wiley keeps it alive. Their third hit, bumped over in 3 by Pankey. Third hit, that is number 24, and a big kill by Jersey Speck. Increases their lead to 2. They're staying neck and neck here in the third set. Springfield leads this third set by 2. Lead the game 2-0. They're looking to close it out here. Here comes Tyler Mack. Some more Arc Valley League volleyball action.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at coberlyrealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
Community State Bank at 717 North Main in Lamar and 1301 Main in Springfield is proud to support high school sports across Southeast Colorado. Stop by to make deposits or score fast and easy auto loans today. Community State Bank member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender.
Gear up for the big game with confidence. Cheyenne County Abstract has you covered for all of your property needs.
From abstract of title, closing of land, loan, or home sale, we ensure your investment is in good hands. Cheyenne County Abstract, 130 South 1st Street in Cheyenne Wells, where your peace of mind is our priority. Good luck in today's game.
As we come out of the Eats Consumer Supply timeout, served there by Tyler Mackey, and that'll be an ace for the Lady Longhorns. Another one for Tyler Mackey. I believe both Mackeys, total their aces. I think they have over 7 this game, which is just ridiculous from them. Good work by Springfield as they lead by 4 points away from winning the whole game. Too strong of a serve that time by Mackey. That seems like it's been a theme this season when I've been calling these volleyball games. After somebody aces, they more often than not follow it with a service fault. Serve there by Pankey. Received by Kobe Mackey. Brylan Jackson popping it high up for Varnado. Partially blocked, receiving back by Mapes. Reiner to number 8. Gonzalez going for that back corner, stopped by Kobe Mackey. Over in the 3, safety by Reed. Reiner in the middle to Kravik, over. Trying to send it over in 2 is Jackson into the net, though, as Wiley scoring 2 straight points. They only trail by 2 here, 21-19 here in the third set. Like I was saying, both these teams, they are scrappy ones. Called them throughout this season. Called one game for each of them before this, but both of them, they really showed heart, and they have in this game as well. Kravik going for that back corner, stopped by Kobe Mackey once again, bumped high up. Third hit by Jackson. Now here comes third hit, number 8, Gonzalez. Once again, though, into the net. Point for Springfield. They lead by 3. 3 more points, and they win the game. Brylan Jackson going to the bench. Come back in is Jaylee Mort. Serving is Tylen Rosengrantz, the senior libero of Springfield. Hey, let's also thank Vanessa Cox, Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, the Wash Spot Car Wash, Temple Grain Elevator in Wiley, and the Wiley School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast as Varnado goes for the kill. Received in the back by Mapes. She's done an excellent job on defense. Great dig by Kobe Mackey, but Springfield not able to recover further. Wiley staying on them. They lost the first set 25-20, lost the second set 25-16. Now they're trailing this third set 22-20. Serve there, received by Mackey, but will be an ace for the Wiley Lady Panthers. Good work there by Mackenzie Mapes, as this is the highest scoring set for him this game. Serve there, receiving the back by Tyler Mackey. Dakota Reed to Jaylee Mort, left side. That is a rocket, slightly bouncing off the top of the net, adding a little bit more flow to it. 23-21, they lead this third set by 2 points. And now Varnado at the service line. This is the lineup that has been really getting to Wiley this set. And good serve. Wiley sends it back in 3, barely over the blocker there. Dakota Reed to Kobe Mackey on the left side. Little jump shot, too strong though. Point for Wiley. They only trail 22-23 here in the third set. Looking to send it to a 4th, maybe even a 5th later. But they got to play it point by point here. But service error by Kravik gets them. 24-22, it is match point for the Springfield Lady Longhorns. At the line of service, Dakota Reed. Match point, Springfield. Reception. Here comes third hit. Reinert pops it over. Received by Rosengrantz. Wiley needs to play perfect for at least 2 more points. However, Kobe Mackey doesn't let that happen. A heat-seeking missile to that back corner by Mackey makes it 25-22. Springfield wins this third and final set with the game 3-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Thank you very much for tuning in. Going to take a quick little break, and then I'll be back to bring you the McClave State Bank post-game show. Don't go anywhere.
G&J Longhorn Steakhouse in Springfield is proud to back the Springfield Longhorns. Swing by before or after the game, grab a bite from our daily specials or your favorites off the menu. G&J Longhorn Steakhouse is proud to sponsor this KVAY sports broadcast.
Baca Brew wishes the Springfield Longhorns the best of luck in today's game. Dream big, work hard, play fearless, then stop by Baca Brew for all your favorite beverages, snacks, and now serving lunch specials. Baca Brew in Springfield is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KVAY. Blackthorn Rose wishes the Springfield Longhorns the best of luck in today's game. Stop by the biggest little boutique between Dallas and Denver for a full line of gift items, as well as women's apparel. Blackthorn Rose is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
Tallboy Garage Window Tint is proud to cheer on the Lady Panthers in today's game. Cruise all the way to victory. From aftermarket installations to custom work and repairs, Tallboy Garage takes the time to do it right. Call Jarrett at 719-688-8641 today.
Washbot Car.
Well, how is it going? It is now time to bring you the McClave State Bank post-game show. Final score, Springfield wins 3-0. Wait line at the drive-thru. McClave State Bank offering convenient mobile banking, mobile deposit. They offer fast, efficient service and a friendly staff that can handle all your banking needs. You'll save time with the convenience and ease of their online banking. And for even more convenience, stop by in Lamar at 309 East Olive Street. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well, member FDIC. So Springfield wins the first set 25-20. Was close all throughout. Then that second set, close in the first 10 points, and then Springfield took off from there, winning the second set 25-16. And that third set, Wiley took an early lead, but then Springfield fought back, got it, and didn't let go of it, winning that third and final set 25-22. The Lady Longhorns 6-5 now, and 5-2 in league play, while Wiley on a now 7-game losing streak, 3-9 on the season, and now 1-3 in league play. Heading into this game, Springfield was ranked 33rd in the state, Wiley 39th. Springfield might go up a ranking or two. Wiley, might stay about the same or so. But, very solid game, very fun all throughout. Here the new gym in Springfield, got to thank you to them. And also, the fans, the crowd, they are always rowdy. And Wiley traveled pretty dang well today as well. So a lot of pluses about this game. It was real high action, high paced. It was real close, despite being, 3-set sweep in courtesy of Springfield. I feel like these two teams could match up again, and we'd get another great game similar to this, with a possible Wiley win. These two teams were just pretty evenly matched. It's just Springfield, able to get their kills today better than Wiley could, insurance needs. They're committed to you, not some corporation, so they have the freedom and authority to create the perfect policy, custom designed for your operation, independent and homegrown, just like you. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future. So looking at the Springfield side first, Reiner always playing excellent. Mackenzie Mapes, very great on defense today. Anytime there was a strong-looking kill, and I thought, going to be an easy point for Springfield. Nope. Mapes was there, saved him a few times. Good work by her on defense. Like I say, both these teams are relatively young. Now, the freshman Aniston Gonzalez put in good work for Wiley, and Wiley primarily made out of sophomores like Weber, Pankey, Cole, all putting in some good work. So, great job by the Wiley Lady Panthers. But now looking for Springfield, Rosengrantz, excellent as always for them. Dakota Reed, great there when it comes to, the assist, the setups for him. Rylan Jackson, very solid fundamentally there. Doesn't really make any mistakes, doesn't make flashy plays. Just very fundamentally based, and always a safe player for him. Madison Varnado, very good at the surface line tonight, grabbing herself a few aces, and always, just constant pressure from her with some, just safe shots that won't always result in a kill, but will result in Wiley to, mess up their formation a little bit, cause a little bit of panic. And then Morton Mackey, just great work from those girls today. But going to have to give the Golden Plains Insurance MVP to Kobe Mackey. One heck of a game by her tonight. Plenty of kills. I think I counted about 4 aces on the night. Just great work by her. But she'll be winning our Golden Plains Insurance MVP. But, great work by every single one of these athletes tonight. Final score, 25-20, 25-16, 25-22. Springfield wins all 3 sets against Wiley in an Arkansas Valley League matchup. Thank you very much for tuning in. Before I sign off, I'd like to give a big thank you to all of the following for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, and that would be Bacca Brew, Blackthorn Rose, the Burger Barn here in Springfield, County Line Health Clinic, G&J Longhorn Steakhouse here in Springfield, Hernandez Masonry LLC, RCCC Farms by Clay Lubers, Savage Irrigation, Tallboy Garage Window Tint, Vanessa Cox Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, the Washbot Car Wash in Lamar, Temple Grain Elevator in Wiley, and the Wiley School District. Thank you to each and every one of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Final score, 3-0. Springfield able to sweep out Wiley in a great contest. Next game on the docket later this week on Thursday. I'll have the call Walsh at Holly Volleyball on the radio and on our YouTube and Facebook. And then Friday, watch out. That is the big one. That's the whistle game. We'll have the call for that here on.
WashSpot Car Wash wants to wish good luck to the Wiley Panthers. Play hard and play together, and you will outshine the competition. WashSpot Car Wash is your full-service car wash and detail shop with sweets and treats at 1200 East Olive in Lamar.
County Line Health Clinic in Wiley wishes both teams the best of luck in today's game. County Line Health Clinic is a private-owned family practice clinic serving all ages, and they strive to keep athletes in top performance health. Give them a call today at 719-829-4030.
You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Farm Bureau Insurance Agency in Springfield can promise you that hard work always pays off. For auto, home, life, farm, and ranch insurance needs, call Vanessa Cox at 5236273.
Burger Barn in Springfield wishes the Springfield Longhorns the best of luck in today's game. Smash the competition from your friends at Burger Barn, home of the Smash Burger. Re-grand opening this Friday, October 3rd. Hope to see you there.